How y'all doing today? Um, I just wanted to do an intro for this new YouTube channel I'm starting. Um, it's going to be everything about options. There's a lot of people, I know y'all been wanting me to make a video, and I got to keep this video kind of short, so this is just going to be an intro on some of the basics, and that way y'all can subscribe, and I can make these videos a little longer because they have a limit on how long you can make videos. So basically, I just wanted to explain a couple things. I know a lot of people are nervous about playing options because they think, oh, they're risky, they're scared of them, they think they're too complicated or whatever it may be, and yeah, they can get complicated, but in the beginning, if you just stick to the basics with buying calls and puts, and I'll get to that in a second, it's really not that complicated. Then you can ease your way in from there and learn more and more, and really it's just like anything you do. The more you do it, the more you learn about it. You don't try to dive in feet first, head first into something, all the way. You want to take it easy. You don't start on a bicycle and go start jumping ramps. First you learn how to ride with training wheels, then you try to take them off, so you ease your way into it. So this is gonna be a channel where I can explain everything I know about options, and hopefully a lot of y'all can get a little more comfortable with them. Like I said, this is just going to be an intro video to explain some of the basics because I can't have the videos too long yet. So let's see. Basically with options, it's a way you can play some of these bigger stocks for a fraction of the cost. Amazon is at $763 right here. I can't afford to buy enough shares of Amazon to where it'll really do anything. I mean, I know some people out there can, but I know most can't, and I'm pretty sure when I speak to the majority, most cannot even come close to buying enough shares of that. I mean, you buy a couple shares and you're already over $1,000. I mean, that's just crazy. So, and even if you were to buy 5 shares for however much that is, a few $1,000s, $5,000, what's that going to do? So what you can do though is you can play options. You can play one option contract for $640. Now each option contract represents 100 shares, so it would be $650 times 100. But if you bought one option, this is for one option contract, you would pay $650, but each option contract represents 100 shares, so you would pay $650 times 100, but you would be getting those 100 shares for $650 a piece. Now that sounds pretty good, right? You're getting to play a $748 stock for $650 a share. So you're going to control 100 shares for $650 a share, and you can buy as many as you want. And the good thing about them is you can play. So for instance, there's calls. Right here you got calls, and right here you have puts. So in this video we're going to stick just to the very basics, and we'll get into some more depth in some further videos. But there's calls and there's puts. So calls, if you think the stock is going up, you would play calls. If you think the stock is going down, you would play puts. And you can also play option contracts as insurance on stock you already own, which we'll get into that. I'm going to really try to get into detail in some of the further videos. This is just kind of an intro of what the channel is going to be about, so y'all can subscribe and I can really start making some videos for y'all. But options are all about timing. So here is the strike price. So if this is at the money. At the money is where the stock's at right now, $763. So this is at the money. And if you're playing calls, the further this would be out of the money. The further away it is, that's going to be out of the money, and this is going to be in the money where it's already came from, and it's hopefully going up if you're playing calls. Opposite with puts. If you're playing puts, this is at the money, and then this is at the money, and this right here going up, that's going to be in the money, and then going down is going to be out of the money. So ideally, options are all about trying to guess where you think the stock's going to go. So if you think the stock's going up, and let's just say you think the stock's going to from 762, you think it's going to 770. you're going to play some calls. Well, ideally, if you played the 770 call, you would want, ideally, you want the stock price to not only get to 770 but to go through it, because that's when the option is going to start paying out the most. So it's all about guessing where you think the price is going to get to. If you thought it was going to get to 770, then you might want to play, maybe something right here, that way it could get to that and then go through it. Now you would still make money if you played to 770 and it only got to 770 or a little before it, but ideally you want it to not only get to the strike price you picked, but you want it to go through it. Now another thing with options is you have to pick the expiration. There's weeklies and then there's monthlies. So weeklies expire on a Friday. So these expire December 9th. These would have been issued this Monday. So today it's the 6th. They were issued yesterday on the 5th, and then they're going to expire a week from when they were issued on this Friday coming. So you have a week. Now ideally with weeklies you only want to probably be day trading them. Now, if you do hold them a couple days, you're going to need to get a big move, because there's something called theta and time decay. And every day that this option goes by, it chips away at your price of your option contract, because they have something called time decay. So it's all about guessing where you think this stock is going to get and how long it's going to take to get there, so you can figure out, okay, let's say you thought it was going to, in 3 weeks you thought the stock was going to get to 780. So you might want to play the 772s, and you thought it was going to take 3 weeks to get there. You might want to play a month or two expiration. That way you would have time to get to that. So it's all about picking the strike, finding what strike price you want, and picking the right expiration. You got weeklies and then you got monthlies. And then also you have mini contracts, which only represent 10. Each option contract represents 10 shares. So, but basically with options, it's just a way to where you can play these bigger stocks, get a lot of leverage on them, and you can still get these big moves. Like some people might say, well, Amazon only moves, it might move 20 points in a day, but that's only 2 or 3% of the stock. Well, I'll tell you this: if you were to play an option contract and the stock moved 20 points in your favor, you're gonna get probably like 100, 200, maybe 300. Sometimes these option contracts go upwards to 1,000% in a day. I've seen it happen. It's a way where you can really play these bigger stocks and get these big percent moves that you normally wouldn't get, and you get to do it for a less amount of capital. So it's a really great way. Like I said, guys, I know this isn't much. I just wanted to let y'all know I am starting this channel. There's going to have plenty more videos to come. I'm going to go through A through Z, so y'all please stay tuned. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man, so I can go ahead and make these videos a little longer. They only let you have the videos a certain length at first, and I really couldn't say much in the amount of time given, so I just wanted to do this as like a pure intro, let you know kind of what options are. The next video I'm going to go into details about what they are, how you play them. I'm going to go all the way to how to pick the strike price. I'm going to go into the Greeks and how to read the Greeks and how they actually control the price of the option contract, and how the price of the stock controls the Greeks and all that. I'm going to go into everything. So if this is something y'all want to know, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I think it's something y'all like. It's all just free content. You can't beat it. So and if there's anything y'all want to know, y'all just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to answer all questions. But like I said, I'm gonna go through pretty much A to Z of everything I know about options. So y'all, I have another video coming in a few days, and I will start getting into details. So y'all like and subscribe to the page if y'all wanna. This is something y'all wanna see. All right, man. I'm out.